What's up, guys? Thanks again for joining us for lesson 1. We're taking a first look at Ableton Live 9. So this is the session view. If you hit tab on your keyboard, you'll see the arrangement view, but we're going to start in session view and just start building out a beat. So let's start making some music. Come on, let's do this together. Join me and get some hands-on experience as we go through this process. So I've got a audio track here and a MIDI track, and what I'm gonna do is go into drums and start with a little drum loop. Kind of like that kit right there. So I'm just gonna drag that onto an empty MIDI track. I can hear what sounds are in that drum rack. Just demo those out here. And what I want to do is I want to make a loop here of using those drums. So in the first slot available within this track, I'm going to double click to get a clip. And the clip is empty right now, but what I'm going to do is hit my metronome on, and in order to hear what sounds are in here, I'm going to hit the little headphone icon here. I think I'm going to go with that kick. And to get these notes inserted into this clip, I'm going to go up here and enable the pencil tool. So now, if I get this clip going, now that I've got that going, I don't need my metronome so much anymore. So let's go ahead and add some other drums here, some hats maybe. Little tom there. I'm gonna see what else we got going here. Throwing a shaker loop, why not? Little offbeat hat. Sounds pretty groovy to me. All right. Now that we've got some drums that we've programmed in MIDI, let's go ahead and grab a drum loop. It's going to add a little bit more groove to the drums we've just programmed. Now these are all going to play out in the BPM you have defined up here in Ableton. Sounds pretty good to me. Drag that into an empty audio clip. Now, as long as these are on the same row over here, what's called a scene, I can press the play button over here, and those will play out together. Sounds pretty good. Let's get a bass line going. So what I'm going to do is grab a synthesizer. You've probably heard the term before. We're going to use software synthesizers within Ableton to generate our melodic content. So our bass lines, our lead lines, our pads, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click off of that. So once I've cleared my search field up here, I can go into my instrument area, and I'm going to grab a bass patch. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. All right. And notice how it says drop files and devices here. So I can just drop this device into this area and it will create a new track for me. And now what I can do is a little bit loud. I'm kind of clipping out my master bus here. I want to turn that down. Okay, sounds good to me. So what I'm going to do is just get a count-in going here. so that it will give me 4 click sounds before it starts recording, a little head start, if you will, and so I know that I'll be on beat. There it did, and it recorded right in there. And some of the notes are off, so I'm just gonna Command A to select all, Command Shift U to pull up my quantize window, hit OK, and I should be good to go there. Probably 1 or 2 notes off here. Just correct those a little bit here, drag and drop, pretty simple stuff. And all right. Okay, so now that I've got a cool little drum loop going here, little hat loop going here with audio, got a bass line going here as well, using a Ableton synthesizer. I'm gonna add some more harmonic elements using more synthesizers. Let's use that one. Okay. And just kind of feel it out here. I like that last little bit there. So I'm gonna take a wild guess at starting here because it was that last 4-bar part I played. So I'm just gonna go ahead and loop that part out, crop it, and do the same thing here. Command A, Command U, and I'm just hitting Command U to quantize there. Just a quick key shortcut. We'll go over that in a later lesson. Only 1 note off here. I'm just gonna move that over. Get rid of this automation here, which got recorded while Ableton was running. And there you have it. There's a first look at Ableton Live. Really simple little arrangement, little loop there I got going with some MIDI drums, some audio hi-hats in a loop, an audio loop, a MIDI bass line using a synthesizer built into Ableton Live, and a little blip line on top, a little synth lead on top, again using another Ableton synthesizer. So that was a first look at Ableton Live, just to show you how fast and easy it is to get music going in Ableton Live 9. See you soon in lesson 2.